Why talk about childhood trauma? I'm jessxgoh, trauma coach in childhood abuse. And you might be thinking, why am I always talking about childhood abuse? Isn't the past in the past? Why can't I focus on talking about the future? Great questions that you ask. And here's the thing. My concern around this is that you're actually not healing trauma head on by avoiding the conversation. And this is a typical reoccurrence in clinical therapy, where I have heard stories from my clients, men and women all over the world, who have shared with me that their therapist has said to them, let's talk about something else. How's the weekend? I like that motorbike. What about you? If you want a woman in your life, why don't you just get a hooker? And this is all from the horse's mouth. I'm not fabricating this stuff up. And it really pains me to hear this, that this isn't being spoken of, that it's like the pink elephant in the room. It's obvious that you come to seek a professional to get help, but at the same time, it's too vulnerable, too painful to even go there. And why is that? We've been programmed as society that it's not okay to express ourselves. It's not okay to be vulnerable with our past, especially with our past experiences of trauma. So why am I talking about it? I want to help you raise your own awareness around this. That moving to the future and not dealing with your past is a bandaid fix. To talk yourself out of trauma is a bandaid fix, because eventually trauma catches up with you. It controls you. And this is why you feel helpless, stuck, and lost in the past. Isn't it time that you step up to the table and reclaim your sovereignty by dealing and healing your past traumatic experiences head on to the core, where you don't need to tell yourself that the past is over, that you already feel it and know it in your heart that I have conquered my past by setting myself free from it. And if this sounds like you, where you might feel triggered by this conversation right now, or perhaps you're someone who has watched one of my free webinars and you were triggered by the content that I shared, it's because that trigger is a manifestation of your emotional pain that has been harboring inside your body, inside your soul, inside your nervous system and the psyche for far too long. And it's time to actually talk about it in a real and vulnerable way, where you can feel safe with someone that you trust. And in case you haven't checked out my free webinar and you're ready to conquer this once and for all, check out how you can overcome the impacts of childhood traumas in just 3 months. Click on the link below and it will bring you to a different page for you to register. If you got something out of this conversation, I invite you to share it with your loved ones who are suffering in silence. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the subscribe button, then the bell icon, then the all button, so you get the latest notifications around childhood abuse. May you be the light that's in your heart. All my love to you. Namaste.